Good afternoon, everybody. This is Eric Shadow Ops RC. I'm going to do a few updates real quick here. First of all, this is what I've got going right now. We took the front axle off of the Shockwave last week for part. I received the rest of my birthday money, so I got a new part. So the part I scavenged off of this, I'll just keep on the Vortex. One of the reasons why I opted to scavenge parts, because look at this skid plate. It's seen better days. So what I'm gonna do is switch to this new one right here, and as you can tell, it's definitely in a lot better shape. We got that going. Got some more parts coming, or upgrades you could call them. I got some decals for my Tyrannus that will make it look nicer than just a flat black. I got some more nitro fuel coming. What else? Got a new glow igniter because I've been having problems with my glow igniter. They just do that after a while. What else? Let's see here. I hope to get out flying Friday. I don't have a camera yet to film by myself, so I have to have somebody to go with me so I can get the made and done for you guys with my Kingfisher. My drone, let me go grab it. I bought a used one for parts. It was really windy Saturday after I got it back together, and I crashed once, which threw the calibration off, and from then on it wouldn't fly right, and then I had to hit the force stop on the controller so I wouldn't go in my neighbor's yard, and when it hit the ground it broke the arm off. So we're back not flying again with the drone. This drone has been fun, but it's definitely not a hobby grade one. It's the oh come on, brain work. WL Toys Q393, and the Q696 is basically the same drone, but it's white, it has more LEDs, and it has a photography style camera on it, where this one's more of a, you can take pictures and some videos, and I have the videos of this with the less camera on the website. So we'll get out flying here this week. I really want to get flying down with the Kingfisher. Dave's RC knows this, and a couple other people did, but I used to fly drones for the military and the army. Completely different. This is line of sight flying, not electronic line of sight flying. And I did have to learn how to control the bird just in case the automation stopped, but it was mainly hands off once you're in the air, so it's taken me a little to get used to, especially where I had 1,000 flight hours of keeping guys on the ground safe. I've crashed 2 of my birds, and I really don't want to do that again. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I'd like to get all the crashing done with the Kingfisher, because it's really a trainer plane. That way I'm not having to repair my nice looking models like my Freewing 64 F22 and my F8 Crusader, which I have 2 of now because no one really wanted to buy the one I built on the channel. One of those F8s, the one that I didn't show you, I did crash. Pretty tough little bird. Because of the crashes of my F22 and my old F8, and these are all free wing birds, I chickened out with my F86. It has a Sky Eagle gyro in it. And I showed you guys that a few weeks back, where I relocated it and the receiver down into the wing well in front of where the fan is. There's about this much distance between it and the fan, so I don't have to worry about things colliding with the front of the fan. So I figured we could start tearing this apart. This is an entry. The Shockwave is considered, the Shadow is the UAV I flew. So if you ever want to look up that up, just look up RQ7 Bravo Shadow on YouTube and you can see what I flew. It's an entry level RC car. So there's a lot of plastics. By no means do you have to upgrade them. The one thing I would recommend though is these aren't actually Redcat brands, these are aftermarket brand that look just like the Redcat ones, but I would upgrade the shocks from the plastic metal cap ones to the all metal ones like I have. I think these were like 20 bucks for all four. I'm not even sure it was that much, to be honest with you. It comes with a single speed VX 16 engine. That engine is junk. So I would recommend, if you ever get one of these Shockwaves, they're good buggies, but the crank on the VX16 likes to fail. I blew 2 motors with the crank failing. One was under warranty, like a few days after I first got it. The second one was past warranty. I got tired of that, so the motor I got to replace it is on the Vortex right now, but the VX18, so it's similar bore and stroke to this SH18. People have a lot less problems with the VX18 and the SH18. I think the crankshaft's a lot more meatier. Oh, and the Shockwave is only a single speed. You can upgrade it. There's another model that's basically an upgraded Shockwave. It's the Tornado S30. Same axle, same chassis, but it has the metal shocks like on the Vortex and the same suspension, just it's lower, like this, because it's a buggy. I would tell you one thing I like about the Shockwave is when you look at this, the axle is sealed. That's nice if you're going to be bashing the mud and stuff. That Vortex, the seal is the bottom of the skid plate. So that's something to beware with that thing if you go in the mud and stuff, that you're going to want to take the axles off and service them and repack them with grease. So here's that broken part. And I showed you guys the new part right here. It came with the new pin from the skid plate. I'm just going to hold on to that just in case I break this pin, which I doubt I will. But as you can see, the only thing left on the old skid plate is the rear axle, which will be off here in a second because it's just these 6 screws. And then we gotta take the pin off for the exhaust. Oh yeah, the stocks VX16 comes with a very restrictive exhaust manifold and a plastic muffler with expansion chamber, since these are a 2-stroke. I've upgraded to the exhaust off of the Vortex and the Tornado S30 because it has this header and a polished metal muffler with expansion chamber. The plastic muffler did okay, but I don't know. I'm real leery of plastic anywhere near heat, especially these motors. Now, granted, alcohol burns cooler than gasoline, but when you're pumping out 44,000 RPMs, you still generate a ton of heat. an immense amount of heat. So, oh yeah, I forgot. We got to get the pins off and the exhaust thing, but I'll do a side-by-side comparison. You can see how beat my Shockwave is. Once I upgraded to the VX18, the only problems I ever had with the buggy is just my fuel I had going bad. So I would highly recommend, if you get the Shockwave, it is cheaper out the door. I would recommend getting the VX18 or the SH18 engine off the Vortex and putting on it. Or you can just, I think it's like $50 more, you get a 2-speed gearbox, all the upgrades that the Vortex has, and the VX18 motor along with the 2-speed gearbox like the Vortex, for $50 more. If you like tinkering on, you can save some money by buying the Shockwave and then just buying the parts to upgrade. That's fine. I bought upgraded arms from Ghoul RC on Amazon, and metal hubs. One thing you will have to do on the Shockwave when you upgrade to these metal suspension arms is you have to go with the longest dog bones you can get for the Shockwave. I think they're 94 millimeters, so that's something else to keep in mind if you upgrade to these newer crud brain work. These stronger control arms. By no means do you have to go with metal like I did. That's just the dog bone falling out. It's fine. We'll put it all back together. So that's what I have going on right now. I'm also in school, so sorry I can't always be available, you guys. We'll get this going. I guess I'll show you the Vortex real quick. Now, I don't have a